Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Derek, formerly known as DoorDash Dad. I used to do gig economy work full time. Now, I I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't do it anymore. Deliver that. Nothing has come through. Delivered trash. So I decided last year in 2023 when I took my car to be serviced and I paid over $2,500 in repairs, new rotors, new brakes, new tires, and I said it was time to get up out this life. So what I've done is I've decided to go into YouTube full time, and I have done that. It wasn't an overnight decision. It wasn't an overnight situation. I have been doing content for 5 years, multiple channels and things like that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you the one time I had a viral video. Now, there's no way to really duplicate a viral video. You can try to be on trends and you can do that. Now, I'm not talking about a short. Almost any short could go viral. I'm talking about specifically a viral video. Viral videos have the only thing it has to do with you in some regards is maybe the subject matter. After that, you have no control over whether the video becomes viral or not. All right. I'm going to show you a video that I made that went viral in January of 2023. I had just created this channel and it was a channel about a certain situation. I'm just going to show you the whole thing so we can kind of, I'm not going to let you hear the volume, but this is the Detroit Lions, and this was last season or 2 seasons ago. This is at the end of their 2023 season. They needed to win. You can see there, they're 7-8. They needed to essentially win out, and they needed a lot of help in order to make it to the playoffs. And what this was called the One Man Rush. It was a video that I made after their defensive coordinator made a uh it was the end of a half. If you can see, I don't know if you guys can see it at the bottom here. There was one more play in the first half, and this is going to be a situation where Aiden Hutchinson is actually back in coverage. It was the year that he was a rookie back in coverage. So I made this video, and this thing was a massive success. And let me fade to me because you hadn't been watching it all this time. It was a massive success. I mean, I released it, and I don't think anything about it. Nothing at all. When I say nothing, y'all, I mean nothing. So I release it, and I go about my business, right? So I'm doing my thing, just minding my business. And then I start getting all these notifications coming through my YouTube channel. I'm like, what's happening? Now, all I did was pick a random video that I thought was not a random video, but a random play that I thought was cool that happened with the Detroit Lions, and I had never seen anything like that. So I make this video, but before I show you what the numbers were, I want to show you the thumbnail. Let me see if I can pull up this thumbnail because I think the thumbnail was super. I think it was a lot of things that were working for me. Let me see. Where's my thumbnail? It won't let me. It won't let me just show the thumbnail. It was there, and now it's gone. But I think that the thumbnail. Oh, let me see. View on YouTube. We'll go there, and then I think I can show it from. I think I can see it from here. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted just to view it. I just wanted to view the thumbnail. But you know what? This will work. We'll just make we'll make this work here. All right. So this was the thumbnail. And it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It had a lot of things working for it. Red letters, bold, Aaron Glenn with the Stern, that's the Lions defensive coordinator. Stern, the arrow pointing, what's going on? So I just make it, go about my business, and I don't think anything of it, right? So now, now comes a few, I don't know, maybe a few hours later. A few hours later, and this thing, I'm going to show you what it wind up doing. In, let me see, go here. Man, one thing about these unedited videos, man, unscripted, You try to, okay, go by views. All right, here we go. And this thing went absolutely viral. Now I'm going to show you what it did in its first 24 hours. All right. First 24 hours. Now, all I did was I made the thumbnail, okay, and just trying some things. Usually I put the Lions logo in there. I didn't do it this time. I made the thumbnail, all right, and this was what it did in the first 24 hours. As you can see here, I released this thing it was Monday morning or Monday afternoon at 7:26 p.m. I'm going about my business, okay? In an hour, this thing, in, 2 hours, it had 8,000 views. I hadn't checked it in probably a good hour. So the last time I checked it, it was probably about an hour. And 1 hour in, we're talking about 1,000. I'm like, okay, cool. That's cool. 2 hours, it had 8,000. And then watch what happens here. Look at this. 7 hours later, this is all in the first 24 hours. This is the jump that it's making. All right. After 24 hours, I had 43,648 views. I made $50 off of it. I had gained 85 subscribers. Okay. Watch what this video was able to do in its lifetime. Okay. Had 606,000 views, 23,000 hours of watch time, 442,000 subscribers, and made me $1,213.30. Completely tanked. This went on for maybe about, let me see. This happened, I released it the second. You can see here, these are what it did per day. On Thursday, 3 days later, it got 160,000 views. And I have no idea what created it. I don't know what made it happen. But the point that I'm making is I had no control over that. The game had happened earlier that day. Let me see something. What day was the 2nd of January? It was a Monday. So that game had happened Sunday, January 1st. The next day, I do a show. I bring in the footage. I turn that footage into a clip. I put that clip on the internet. Wildfire. Took off. I had nothing to do with it, but the thumbnail, the title. The name of the video is The Detroit Lions one-man rush versus the Chicago Bears was brilliant. That was it. That was all I did. Put tags in the description. I mean, in the tag window. No description. And it blew up. I had zero control. No control. So when people tell you, like, you can go viral and things like that, that is not true. There are certain things that you can do to attempt to go viral, but you can't really predict whether you're going to go viral or not. And I'm specifically talking about videos, because back when I was when I made this, shorts are a different beast anyway. Shorts are a whole different ball game. You can make something. One day I made a short at the gym and it had like 3,000 views in like 2 or 3 minutes. It was insane. But nobody can tell you whether or not you are going to go viral. You can do these things to go viral. If you stay trendy and you do something, you might have an opportunity. But like I said, a short is you could probably go viral for doing anything on a short. But a video, I had no control. All I did, thumbnail, title, this was more about timing. And I have no idea what grabbed it. You can see it started slow at first, and then it took off after that. It was the most ridiculous, and I've never had that happen since. I've tried to duplicate it. I have not. I'm actually going to show you my pathetic attempt at trying to duplicate it. All right. You're going to find this absolutely hilarious. Okay. I think this is funny and a real pathetic attempt to do so. All right. So this is me here's the one-man rush right here. And then I'm trying to duplicate this whole thing. I tried to do it with the Jameson Williams. Wanted to score. This was literally the next day, January 3rd. And I tried to use the same exact concept. Arrow, picture, words, font, the whole nine. Wanted to score. Nothing. Nothing. Got a fraction of what the other one got. So you can try to duplicate, you can try to do all this stuff, and that is not how it works. There is no way to guarantee that you go viral. It is purely the only thing you can do is make the video, title the video, tag the video. But it's almost like dropping this thing at the right time, at the right moment. Everything lined up, and I went viral for that, brief second. And it was cool. It was cool while it lasted, but it made me, what it did more than anything, as you can see, it made me $1,200, which was insane, because I'm going to show you guys something as well that I want you to pay attention. You're going to get a little bonus, some bonus info on this video, all right? When it comes to revenue, we're going to look at, I'm going to show you what the revenue was, estimated revenue. I'm going to go to revenue on this video, all right? Watch page ads. This is how much I made per 1,000 monetized playbacks. $5.59. YouTube takes 45% of that. So let's just say I got $2.50. This is how much I made. It's right there. $2.30. $2.31 for every 1,000 monetized playbacks that happened. This video, it was January, and advertisers, they fall back on ad revenue in January because of the push they did in December. It was very similar this year. They pumped content with ads during October. I think you know why. In December and November, it went down. December is going to peak back up for Christmas, and then it goes down in January. This video, and because it was viral, it had a super low, all right, CPM. I want to see something. What is the CPM been the last 7 days? How much advertisers, you see that? $32.40. You know why? Because nobody's watching it. No one's watching it. Imagine if this was the last 7 days, was the first 24 hours. Look at this. That's literally a what? 600% increase. And that is how it works, ladies and gentlemen. So you cannot predict when and how or why you'll go viral. You just will. And you might not ever make it happen again. So I just wanted to put some stuff out there, man, some clarification. There's a lot of tips and tricks and stuff. And it's really, a lot of it is, there are things that you can do, but there are things that you can't do as well. So anyway, let me know in the comments down below. Have you had a viral video? If there's anything YouTube related you want me to make a video about, let me know. I'll catch you in the next one.